For as long as I can remember, I have been obsessed with chocolate. My earliest memory was really searching our house for chocolate that I know that my mother had bought, but she'd hidden from me. And it was just a complete obsession that I never thought would be something that I would be able to turn into a career. My name is Kathy Johnston. I'm the Chief Chocolate Officer at Mirzam Chocolate Makers in Dubai. We produce an extensive line of recipes using cocoa beans sourced from different countries along the historical spice route. We're so inspired by all the different recipes and ingredients and the long history of trade. There are so many different things that we can look to sort of incorporate the history of this region into chocolate. We source cocoa beans from 8 different origins. For our single origin collection, we have sourced cocoa beans that come from the same places that historically the Arabs in this region would have sailed to. So these are places in the East and Far East, India, Indonesia, Vietnam, as well as down the coast between here and Madagascar. That is such an interesting history for us to gather the connection that the Arabs had when they sailed around the world. The bean to bar craft chocolate movement approaches chocolate making in a slightly different way. One of the major differences between bean to bar craft chocolate and commercial scale chocolate is the quality of the ingredients. And that means that rather than us seeking to produce a product that tastes the same all year round, wherever you buy it, whatever country you've bought it in, we're trying to make a product that really highlights the individuality of the ingredients that are in it. Our top-selling range is a group of recipes that are inspired by Emirati history and recipes. But a lot of the customers for those products are tourists who are visiting and really want to try something that's authentically Emirati. And then we also have a lot of local customers that are UAE nationals, and they are very interested in trying these different single-origin dark chocolates and learning more about chocolate making and that process because it hasn't really been shown here before. But one of the major ways that we have worked with the local community since starting was engaging with local artists. So with every collection that we create, we collaborate with a different artist to create a series of artworks or an individual artwork that reflects whichever part of the spice route that we're looking at to draw the inspiration for the recipes from. It was a conscious effort to highlight that we worked with artists to create packaging that was so different from recipe to recipe, that didn't highlight the logo but felt handmade. You know, the whole process of manufacturing chocolate is quite a difficult product to make. It needs weight applied to it, it needs heat applied to it, and that science and engineering is so fascinating. It gives me so much satisfaction. I'm never going to do anything else except make chocolate.